Shivaya Gurave Namaha, Shri Matre Namaha, by bowing down to the Divine Mother, Father of the Universe, Parampita Parameshwara, Ma Lalita Tripura Sundari, along with Divine Ma Varahi and Ma Rajashyamala. I welcome you all into my channel, Inner Journey with Lakshmi, once again. Today, I am going to talk about the powerful manifestation procedure that can be done on Magha Purnima, that is, which is falling on 12th February 2025. So first I'll give you the procedure, the complete procedure, and then I'll go on to explain the power of the procedure and also how intricately, that is internally, what is the background, how is it working, how does it work for our manifestation will be explained later on. The reason is when you do something by knowing the meaning of it, by knowing the essence of it, then the amount of result that is obtained will be just limitless, boundless, and unimaginable. First, let's get into the procedure. Now, your manifestation procedure on 12th February, that is Magha Purnima. What should you do? First thing, before going for the procedure, I want to explain that this procedure can be done on any full moon day, on all full moon days. So first, there are 4 steps. You need to wake up at a certain time. Then you need to recite a mantra while doing the snanam, that is while showering. And then you have to do a certain type of sadhana, which I'll be explaining. And the 4th thing is the dhanam. Dhanam, you all know that it is the charity. So what should you give as a charity? I'll explain everything clearly. So now let's see, what time should you wake up? You have to wake up either during Sandhya time or during Brahma Muhurta time. So Brahma Muhurta time is a 48 time period. Please listen carefully because many people get confused about Brahma Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta is a 48-minute time period. It starts 94 minutes before sunrise and ends 48 minutes before sunrise. It is a 48-minute period that starts 94 minutes before sunrise and ends 48 minutes before sunrise. The reason I'm explaining again and again is many people are texting me in YouTube comment section, what is Brahma Muhurta? So I thought I need to make a clear video about it. So I think it's done in this video. So either you can wake up at Brahma Muhurta, or if you say, ma'am, it's not possible for me to wake up at that time, then at least wake up 24 minutes before sunrise. That is called Sandhya time. You choose whether you want to wake up at Brahma Muhurta or Sandhya time is up to you. You can choose as per your convenience. But if you ask me to choose for you, I would obviously choose Brahma Muhurta because whatever you do in Brahma Muhurta, it will have phenomenal impact without any doubt, without any question. That's it. So wake up time. First thing, wake up time. You have to wake up at either Sandhya time or Brahma Muhurta time. Point number 1. Point number 2, Snanam. You have to do either Nadi Snanam or Samudra Snanam because if you look at the sea or if you go to a beach during full moon time, even before few days before full moon time and few days after full moon time also, if you go there, you can still see the impact of the rays on the waters. So that is the power, that is the energy, and we are obviously filled with water mostly. Like 90% of us is just water. So obviously it's very easy for us to tap into the energies of Chandragraha Devata and divert it into the required areas in our life. So the mantra that needs to be recited during shower is, first thing is, you have to do either Nadi Snanam or Samudra Snanam. If it is not possible, then look into your water. Fill your bucket with water in your home, look into it and chant Gaṅge cha Yamune caiva Godāvarī Sarasvatī Narmade Sindhu Kāverī jale'smin sannidhāṁ kuru. I am repeating once again. Gaṅge cha Yamune caiva Godāvarī Sarasvatī Narmade Sindhu Kāverī jale'smin sannidhāṁ kuru. This is the mantra. So this mantra I am giving in the description box under the title Snanam Mantra. Okay, please note it down. Now, this is the mantra. This mantra or shloka needs to be recited 3 times while looking into the water. So your step 2 is done. You wake up at certain time and your Snanam Mantra is done. Now, the third most important one is Japam or Puja or Sadhana. Now, this is where you need to choose what you have to do or what you want to do. Now, understand, if health is your concern, then you have to do either Aruna Prashna or Suryopanishad or Aditya Hridayam, or I'm giving the Surya Graha Devata Aradhana Puja procedure in the comment box. At least follow that. You can choose any of these if health is your manifestation. Now, if money is your manifestation, then you have to recite or listen to either Kanakadhara Stotram or Samputita Sri Suktam. The Kanakadhara Stotrams that are available on the internet, in the Google, are mostly erroneous. They have some many errors, I would say, not some, many errors. So follow the Kanakadhara Stotram link that I'm giving in the description box. If you want to do Kanakadhara Stotram, or if you are happy to do Sri Suktam, Samputita Sri Suktam, then you can do that. Either of these is okay. I'm giving the links of both of these in the description box below. Health completed, money completed. If children is your issue, you want to manifest children, then you have to do Kartikeya Sadhana or Subramanyeshwara Sadhana. I'm giving the link in the description box again. So these are the various things that you want to manifest. Now, you want to manifest business, then you need to do Sindhura Ganapati Puja. Now, you have some depression or something related to psychological, something related to, mind that is troubling you, or you are suffering with Manglik dosha, Mangal dosha, or Mangalya dosha, Pitru dosha, Kalasarpa dosha, any kind of astrological issues, then what you need to do, you need to do Shiva Abhishekam using the mantras that I'm providing in the description box. I'm giving a link to that particular video. You can navigate to that and see how to do it. So that you need to do. You will start on this full moon day and you will continue it until the next full moon. That is the procedure to get rid of different kinds of doshas. So this is the sadhana procedure. Okay, I think we have covered health, money, children, psychological issues, and also business. If you want to improve business, if you want to improve sales, then you need to do Sindhura Ganapati Puja. I think most of the things we have covered. And if you feel that you specifically need help with some other area of your life, then just mention it in the comment box and I'll give the puja procedure. But the procedures, the steps before this, the Snanam Mantra and the wake up time will remain the same. Okay. So this is the third step. Next, the last step is the Dhanam. Understand, Dhanam removes past life karmic issues beautifully. No other prakriya, no other procedure other than Dhanam can remove your past life issues as quickly. So understand this Dhanam, what you should give in charity. The next question is what you should give in charity. Now understand, there are 2 ways of doing Dhanam. There are 2 ways of doing the charity. One is, if you know the graha that is troubling you, or if you know the graha that you need to take the blessings of, then you can follow the list that I'm just going to give. Now, see, if you have issues with Surya Graha Devata, then offer wheat to some underprivileged person. If you have issues with Chandra Graha Devata, or if you have issues with psychological, mental health problems, then donate rice. If you have issues with a male figure in your family, a male friend or father, a male member of your family, like father, brother, or boss, son, husband, in that case, of do the charity of wheat. Now, if you have marriage related issues, you have issues with your partner, or you are manglik, or you have blood pressure issues or blood sugar issues, any anomaly, any sickness related to blood, then you will need the blessings of Mars. In that case, you have to do the Dhanam of tur dal. Okay, remember that red pulses that we get. Next, Mercury. If somebody is having issues with mind, unable to focus on education properly, and you know that you in your astrology you have issues related to Buddha Graha Devata, or your communication, you have issues with communication, or you are a singer, or you are someone who uses your voice as a medium of your work through which you express, then such a person has to do the charity of green gram. Next, Jupiter. If you know that Jupiter is not well in your house, then everything will be difficult for you, because there is a saying in our astrology, if all the planets are not good and Jupiter just is in a very good position, such a person will somehow survive. But even if all the planets are good and Jupiter is not in a good position, such a person, it's very difficult for him to survive on a day-to-day life. That understand, when I'm talking about these grahas, the pacification of these grahas, we need to go with a view that they are like police officers who are just giving the consequences of what we have done in our past. It is not that they have a cruel mindset or cruel intention to trouble us, and it is like to get rid of their problem. We are doing all these charities and all. That is not the mindset that you should be doing. The mindset while doing this charity should be like, I offer my apologies. I could have done something. Otherwise, this won't be happening. So this is something that is done in the past by me. So I offer my apologies, and I want to learn from my mistakes in a positive way without any pain. That is the mindset that you should have while doing all these charities. So for Jupiter, it is chickpeas. So what are the, if you know that you have issues with Jupiter in your astrology, go with that. Or, ma'am, I don't know. I have whether I have issues with Jupiter, but I am suffering with money. I am suffering as I'm not seeing any result even after doing so many spiritual sadhanas. In such a case, do the charity of Jupiter. Next, coming to Venus, Shukra Graha Devata. If you know that you have issues with luxury, not able to enjoy your life, and Shukra Graha Devata is also associated with studies also, because understand he is the guru of Rakshasas. So he is also like Jupiter, he is also related to studies and fulfillment, progress, success. So these are the things that even Shukra Graha Devata is concerned with. So if these are lacking in your life, or if you feel that you are lacking luxury, you are lacking money, then do the charity of cowpea. Okay. Now, next, Saturn. If you have issues with Shani Graha Devata, first thing I would say is, see, suppose if you have Arthashtama Shani, or you have Sarasvatī, or you have Ashtama Shani, whatever Shani Graha Devata is not placed well in your horoscope, whatever issues you are facing with Shani Graha Devata, the first thing that you need to do is humble. When you try to move forward in your life with humbleness, without flashing, no flashy life, no flashes, at least until that dasha is completed. Try to be very, very humble. Try to be friends with, people who are less privileged, and try to help people who are less privileged. You see a beggar on the street. Shani Graha Devata loves when you help that person. Help old people. Shani Graha Devata is concerned with, very slow movement. So old people, there is a sense of inertia in old people. I understand, with due respect to them, it is age related. It is nothing to do with their individual thing. It is just age related that many people face that. So Saturn, when you know that you have issues with Saturn in your horoscope, or you are not knowing why suddenly your legs are being hurt quite often, you're falling down, you're tricking down, you're falling down, something is happening to your legs, then you need to do the charity of sesame seeds. Okay. Next, Rahu Graha Devata. If you know that you have Kala Sarpa dosha, or Rahu dosha, or Rahu is not placed well in your horoscope, or if you are having issues with modernizing yourself, because in today's world, modernizing yourself is very, very essential. Being able to learn AI, and most of the people in today's world are very conversant with internet and computers, so it goes without saying. I don't need to emphasize on that you need to be very up to date with the internet if you really want to strengthen your Rahu. I know this sounds very strange, but understand Rahu is your latest technologies. If you want to strengthen Rahu in your horoscope, you need to make yourself updated with the latest technology. So until few years ago, like for example 15 years ago, Rahu is internet. 5 years ago, Rahu is social media. In today's world, Rahu is AI, artificial intelligence. So that's the difference. I just wanted to make you understand what Rahu is. So if you are having issues with adapting yourself to the latest technologies, or if you have issues with regards to Rahu Graha Devata in your horoscope, then do the charity of Black Gram. Next, Ketu Graha Devata. If you really want to see spiritual upliftment in your life, you will need to strengthen your Ketu Graha Devata. If you have issues related to Ketu Graha Devata in your horoscope, if Ketu Graha Devata is not placed well in your horoscope, or if you are just getting haywired and you are not knowing where you are heading in your life, then you need to pacify Ketu Graha Devata. In such a case, you need to do the charity of horse gram. Okay, I hope you all note it down. For sun, wheat, moon, rice, Mars, tur dal, Mercury, green gram, Guru Graha Devata, chickpeas, Shukra Graha Devata, that is Venus, cowpea, Saturn, that is Shani Graha Devata, sesame seeds, Rahu Graha Devata, black gram, and Ketu Graha Devata is horse gram. This is one way of doing the charity based on your problems or based on your astrological placement. Now, the next kind of charity that our scriptures are mentioned is give what you are seeking. Suppose you want your child to study well, go to an orphan home and happily give away books or give away some pencils, or whatever children like. So you can do that if you want your child to study well. Suppose if you want health, do some charity in old age home. Attend to some, pay for some medical expenses of a person who is unable to pay for himself. Or if you want food, offer food to others. So whatever you want, you should give that. That is another procedure that is mentioned in our scriptures only. So these are the two ways that you can do dhanam. I hope now you understand the procedure, how to beautifully perform your Magha Purnima manifestation. I will outline everything once again. First, your wake up time, wake up either Sandhya time or Brahma Muhurta time. That is step number 1. Step number 2, you need to use the Snanam Mantra that I mentioned. Step number 3, you need to do the Japam or Puja. All the videos of the pujas and japams that I'm giving in the description box. And the fourth step is your dhanam, your charity. Your charity can be based on what you want or based on your astrological issues. Okay. So this is how you need to perform. Now, I want to explain the importance of this Magha Purnima especially. When you know something and do it, know the importance of something and do it, it will be even more powerful. Its results will be even more phenomenal. So let's understand, what is this Magha Purnima? Why is it so important? First of all the full moons are very, very important days for manifestations. They are incredibly powerful, undoubtedly. Now, out of all these full moons, if you ask me to give you three full moons, which are even more powerful than the rest of the full moons, then it is Kartika Purnima, Vaishakha Purnima and Magha Purnima. That means the full moon that is falling on Kartika Masa, the full moon that is falling on Vaishakha Masa, and the full moon that is falling on Magha Masa. These three are even more powerful. All full moons are powerful, but these three have its own spiritual benefits. Very, very incredibly powerful days. These three are. Now, why are these three very, very powerful? Now, let me tell you one thing. on its own, on every full moon, the Shodasha Kala gets activated in Chandragraha Devata. That is the 16 kinds of energies which are present in Chandragraha Devata, they get activated. And those energies, if you can tap into those energies, you can divert it into the area of your life that needs help. That is what we are doing with the sadhana. Now, okay, ma'am, you are saying 16 Shodashakala energies get activated. Fine. It happens on all the full moons. Yes, all the full moons. Then what is the speciality of Magha Masa, Kartika Masa, and Vaishakha Masa? Yes, I'm coming to that. In these masas, especially during the Magha Masa, the energy of Magha Masa is also combined with the Shodashakala energies of Chandragraha Devata, magnifying the manifestation energies to great extent. What is the speciality of Magha Masa? If you see, every tithi in Magha Masa is a festival. Every day in Magha Masa is a festival. If Saptami is coming in Magha Masa, it is becoming Rapta Saptami. If Ekadashi is coming in Magha Masa, it is becoming Bhishma Ekadashi. And if Amavasya is coming, it is becoming another festival. And if Shashti is becoming, it is becoming Skanda Shashti. The every Masa Shivaratri that comes every month, if it is coming this month, it is becoming Mahashivaratri. Just understand, what does it mean? Sorry, every day is powerful in this Magha Masa. That is the powerful. Therefore, the Purnima that is coming in the Magha Masa, it is carrying the essence of the entire month. That day, you will have the essence, the power of the entire month together. Now, just imagine you're doing sadhana. You're waking up at Brahma Muhurta time. You're taking bath and then you're taking bath with certain mantra and doing your sadhana and dhanam on this day. It will just give you unimaginable amount of manifestation energies. And it is also going to remove your past life karmic issues. So that is the beauty of Magha Masa Purnima. Now I want to give you one more tip before ending this video. The tip is, if you are having issues with Muladhara Chakra on this day, please do the Varahi Kavacham. And if you want to do the manifestations on this day, you can do Varahi Stuti. This is one more point. And next, do the Surya Devata Aradhana until the last day of Magha Masa, starting from Magha Purnami. Choose Magha Purnami as your first day, and until Magha Masa ends, every day do this and just see the amount of incredible energies that you will feel and the healings that you will feel after the Magha Masa is completed. Now, I hope this video is of good help to all of you. I hope you all follow these procedures and get benefited. Shivaya Gurave Nama, Shri Matre Nama. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.